What's your party piece?
Oh, I used to do the goat impression.
Can we hear that? Come on.
I don't know if I have it in me.
Go on. Let's hear it.
Don't look at me.
All right, not looking.
He's such a liar.
What is this, a visual? Oh, it's just audio.
I just have to get into it.
Oh,
so I don't want
prepping. All right, I'm not
just
looking.
Cover. Wait, it used to be better. Pretty good.
That's amazing.
Is there a goat in here?
Wow.
I'm like, hee-hee. Hello. Welcome back to Tea and Toasties. I'm one of your hosts, Sabrina.
And I'm Rich. I'm the other one.
Welcome to episode 23.
23, mate.
Beans and cheese.
Beans on toast.
23.
Yeah. You're getting it. You're getting it.
I don't know.
Beans on toast. We're your hosts.
Head, shoulders,
knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and trees. Welcome to 23s. 23, the place to be.
See, it just comes natural for y'all. 23, you and me.
That's it.
23, poo-poo pee-pee.
Ooh, look at you. That was all that toilet talk before.
Yeah, it's a good thing that wasn't on the air.
No.
We've had enough toilet talk on this podcast.
No more.
No more.
No more.
It's not tea and toilets. It's tea and toast.
Rebrand. Tea and toilet. Welcome to Tea and Toilets. Today we'll be talking all things flush and mush.
Ew.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
We said we weren't.
All right, let's crack on.
Well.
On with the show. What you got?
Today is all about Rich.
No.
Just kidding.
Stop.
It's, but mostly you're taking the reins, insert horse neigh here.
I will. I'll put that in from a previous ep.
Yeah, Rich has done some ep prep today.
Mm-hmm.
And Rich is doing the edit again.
My second edit.
Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah. And why? Why am I taking the reins on the edit? What's going on?
So I'm getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, you're blowing this popsicle.
Going to the beach.
Yes.
Beach. Let's go.
Summertime, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm leaving. And I won't be back for a good few days. So. Laters. So no edit for me. I'm showing up today and passing the torch.
Yep.
And then turning my brain off.
Sweet. Needs a break.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Does that happen when you'll go on a vacay? You'll actually, the brain will switch off. Do you give it a vacay too?
As much as possible.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
If we're talking about last week's episode.
Yeah, just a follow on. Oh, okay.
That stuff still stays.
Right.
But I'm definitely not thinking about my responsibilities at all.
Excellent. What are those?
Like purposefully,
generally?
I'm like, no one talked to me about. Like now it will be the pod and work.
Work.
Goodbye.
Yes.
I'm not thinking about any of it, but I will be thinking about the pod. I think I just will be like, well,
of course.
Here and there.
Yeah.
And
don't worry,
because I'm not doing the edit.
Don't worry.
Like
I want you to chill. I want you to enjoy the time off.
Oh no.
It's in my capables. Don't worry about it.
Rich desperately needs me to have a good vacation.
Yeah. I'm stoked for you. Actually, you deserve one. You're going to get a nice few days. Have you checked the forecast? I hope it's super sunny.
I don't know. My mom said something the other day. Like, I hope the weather changes.
Oh.
But I don't look at the weather usually before I go on
neither.
vacation because it changes by the minute.
You can't rely on it.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not going to look a week beforehand.
Yeah,
it could be way different.
Yeah.
Because that's also like getting my hopes up stuff. I don't want it to be like, it's going to be perfect weather.
Absolutely.
And then have it change to rain or something and be like, it said it was supposed to be perfect.
Yeah, it is a bit of a downer because you do go there, you're thinking I'm going to get some sun, I'm going to get on the beach. But even I've been on vacations when, it is a bit gloomy and rainy, but I'm still like
You're still on vacation.
Yeah, exactly. Everything else is switched off and I'm still doing the stuff.
And a rainy beach
It's okay.
That's kind of common, and I like it.
Yeah.
But the only issue this time is we're camping. Like, and me and Aaron are in a tent camping.
Yeah.
I'm like, if it rains, I mean, we can sleep inside the camper, but it's kind of small and not really an option.
Yeah.
Might be sleeping on the floor.
Well,
but
sleep in the car.
Yeah, maybe the car actually
could do that.
True. Yeah. We just car camped.
You did.
Call back.
Yeah.
When was we didn't talk about that on pod, right?
No, because it was like a week ago.
It was the Wednesday.
It was the day after that we recorded, so that was a whole week ago. You went and did some more bug stuff.
But I saw the synchronized fireflies.
You sure did.
Last week we went to Tennessee, stayed in the forest, watched them. It was really cool. Camped in the car. That was fun.
Are they like synchronized swimmers?
Sort of. Yeah, I thought it was kind of just exaggerated or not real.
Yeah.
Because when they first started, they were not synchronized. But then once they all started going, they weren't all flashing at the same time, but they were all flash and then stop at the same exact time.
Did you look it up, see what's going on with that? Is there some science?
They're mating, and it's mostly the female fireflies. So we were all making jokes. You know, the girls are like, they got their home girls. They're out at the club, and they're like, "Hey boys, look at this!" Like with the choreographed dance routine, shaking their butts. You know,
yeah,
lighting up.
So the girls are the ones with the lights. So
they all have lights.
They're sending out the signal.
I think they all have lights.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm making this part up.
Okay.
But from what I saw, like the synchronized portion of it is just like mating season, and it's mostly the women fireflies that are doing the thing. Because usually it's the males in the nature.
Yeah, I was going to raise that and say, you know, when you think of birds mostly, right?
Yeah, birds.
Is it Birds of Paradise? The one with the dude who's got the real show going on.
Like a peacock?
And the peacock too, that big
all those
plumage. You know, they're dressed up to the nines, aren't they?
I think like every bird.
Yeah.
The man is the quote unquote prettier one, the one with all the colors.
Yeah.
Or crazy stuff going on. Like, have you seen a female peacock?
Yeah, they're quite dull.
What is that? Because, I mean, she doesn't have to do anything.
Well, I suppose.
The man has to show off and make himself...
I like that.
Yeah, those bird ones are crazy. I love those videos of the birds doing their little funny dance.
The dances,
They all have such a unique, crazy little thing.
Yeah, they do.
It's fun.
I know. What about bigger creatures? See, lions, right? Is the dude's got the big mane thing going on? He's got the mane.
I think it's the same kind of thing across all of the nature.
What about rhinos? What's going on there?
Bigger horn, maybe?
Possibly. Yeah, I mean, he's got that big thing coming out of his nose.
The females have that too, right?
I think they do, the stubby ones.
Yeah, not like a deer, where the male
well, the buck has all the points going on. He's definitely got that going on.
What about a moose? Female mice, moose, they have antlers, right?
Moose have big antler things, yeah. But jumbos.
But the females also do, or do they not?
I don't know. I'm not up on my moose, mice.
They like deer in that way. I don't know. I was thinking fish, but the fish world is weird. The ocean might as well be a separate planet.
It's a separate planet.
There's no rules. Yeah. Everything's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's completely weird under there.
So I have no idea what they're doing over there.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Holidays, vacations anyway.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
What it does do is, which is kind of weird because, you know, I
don't even know what that is.
I don't know. She's playing with something.
I just want it off. Get it off.
Get it out of there.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah. The way our systems work at Worky Work and podcast stuff is if you're off, I'm on.
Yep.
And when I'm off, you're on. You know? So I'm super stoked for you to have some time, well-deserved time off and some chill time and all that. But then it kind of just, I get the double work on my end.
Yep.
So I'm in for a good busy few, a little busy time, but I don't mind that.
That's always what happens. I mean, when you guys left right before pod drop,
right?
That was that weekend when I was doing it all,
everything,
Worky Work and the pod, and I was like, haha, yeah,
enjoy your time,
have fun, guys. That's so exciting for you, and then just here being like, shit,
yeah,
just fire all around me,
yeah.
So same kind of thing,
yeah.
But it's been, I guess, a minute since I've done like the beach. Gertrude.
What have you got
It's
there?
like a cap for something.
She really wants it.
It was sitting on top and she just... Oh my God.
And she's going to get stuck.
Is it in your mouth?
Did you get it?
Does she have it in her mouth?
No.
Oh. Okay, can
Lost
you stop?
interest.
Hey. Come here. Anyways. No, what was I saying?
Yeah, the holidays. And when I'm off, you're on. When you're off, I'm on. Not easy to say.
It doesn't matter, but yeah, I'm excited to go. Oh, I said it's been a minute since it
has been a
beach
minute.
Proper,
Yes,
like,
yes,
I'm
yes,
gone beach trip unplugged situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking to get into?
Really, just we're staying like on the beach. So waking
Steps
up
away.
and like walking to the beach every morning.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, we're staying at this RV resort thing that has like putt and a water, like lazy river and a pool.
Oh shit, it's all there.
Yeah, it's all there, and then the beach is like right there.
Will you be? You're in a tent, so you'll definitely be able to hear the waves at night.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah, I don't think it's like on the beach. I mean, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah,
or I don't know the answer.
Okay.
I think so.
Well, you'll have the answers next week.
I hope it's not. I just hope it's not so insanely hot. It will be, but also if we're that close, I'm hoping for the breeze.
You should get a breeze. Oh, that's sweet. Are you ready? Are you got your shit ready?
Hell no.
Are you going to do that an hour before you leave?
Like stressy, just in general. And then, like, okay, I gotta, and the pod. I'm just like, right now, I'm like ticking off the things I have to do. Yeah. To clear the brain space before I go, you know? I'm like, okay, Monday work day. Right. Done. Yeah. Check. Tuesday pod day. Happening. And then after this, it's like handing over to Rich. Don't think about it. Done.
Release.
And then Wednesday, like work day. Yeah. And then I can start thinking about laundry, packing, stuff like that.
When you get back on Wednesday from work?
Pretty much.
Really?
Well, I might start doing like laundry tonight, but that's just kind of how my brain works in those like task blocking.
Yes.
And I can't skip to go to the next one.
Right, until that's done.
Then I'll scramble and I'll get all confused and I'll lose track of what I need to do.
And it'll be a meltdown.
It'll be fine though. I don't think I have that much stuff.
What are you going to need? I mean, Aaron's got all the camping stuff, right?
Yeah, he's got the camping gear. My parents obviously have their camping gear and we're staying with them, but just outside. Yeah. So they've got all kinds of stuff. I really just need to bring myself and clothes.
The sandals, the beach sandals.
Yep. The sandals.
The sun hat.
And my hat. Yep.
And you'll be sipping on those pina coladas very shortly.
Oh, exactly. I can't wait. And I can't wait to do some shark teething and some just sunning. You
should find some there, by the way. Because Jonette's found some there, but she finds them everywhere.
Yeah, I have before as well. But the last time I was there was before I was really like into shark teething. Yeah.
So it's kind of like school's out, end of term kind of feel for this app, don't you think?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. School's out for summer.
Well, speaking of that, I hope there's not too many children there.
Oh, true.
It sounded villainous, but especially now, like they're fresh out of school, they're gonna be going crazy.
Yes, they're fresh out. They're ready to go, ready to get wild. Oof.
Canceling the trip.
Done. Is it not? It's not like just an adults only, kid free.
No, I wish. No.
Boo. Oh well. That putt-putt's going to be chock-a-block busy.
I know, right? Ugh. It's okay.
Well, more pina coladas and just sup on some of those and forget about it.
Although I might have to do some virgin pina coladas in there too, because I can't.
You can't drink anymore. What happened? You got my disease.
We took a little break, like a 2-week break.
Yeah. Clearing out your system, ready to go mad on holiday.
No. Just taking a pause. Yeah, and then we're like, okay, yeah, we'll have a couple drinks. I had a couple drinks the other night and then got so drunk.
Toasty.
And I got sick.
Yeah.
And I was like, hello? What? This is like usually nothing, which I guess is a good thing, but also I was kind of like, well, dang.
Yeah.
Now it's something I have to actually like properly think about. But also, I think for the best. Who cares? I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, I can only have 2 drinks. Wow, what a shame.
Oh, don't you think you should if you're thinking your heavy days will probably be like Friday and Saturday, right? Drinking days. So today's Tuesday, Probably start tomorrow. Start to gradually bring in the alcohol again into the system, so it's ready.
No,
primed.
This sounds. Listen to what you're saying. This sounds crazy. Prep yourself so you can binge drink all weekend.
Yeah. What?
No, I'll just be chill. I mean, because also we've been drinking NA beers during that time and have grown to just love them. And
what? Who am I speaking to? Have you been abducted?
It tastes the same. You don't get hungover. You don't get dehydrated. You don't get sick.
Yeah.
You don't get drunk, so you can drive all around and do whatever you want to do. Because we learned we really only like the act of drinking.
Right, the community of it.
Yeah, I even felt that way before. I don't even like, whenever I'm drunk, I'm like, oh no.
Here we go again.
Damn it. I went too far.
Interesting.
I think that's just partly me driving everywhere.
Sure.
And that, you don't always want to be drunk and driving. So if you do get to that point, you're like, oh, now what do I do? You gotta make a plan, scrambling to figure stuff out.
It's a lot more to think about.
Yeah, or while you're out doing the math of like, I had this drink and then I have this much hours before I leave and then I'm drinking the water and like, it's so annoying. So not having to think about that has been great.
Jeez.
And then also just, it's really just a social thing. And I'm like, the amount of how often I go out or even just a casual hang, if I'm drinking at all of those, it's like, that's kind of a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
So to still have the hang and they're like, I'm having a beer, but it's not really a beer.
Wow.
It's a good little hack.
Are you gonna pick and choose?
Yeah. I think we're gonna probably do NAs on the beach.
I don't drink on the beach anyway during the day. You do that. Yeah, Johnette does that. Like having a not going mad. Yeah. But just supping on one and then reaching into the cooler, get another one. We went to the beach and you guys were doing that. I wouldn't touch one until after beach time.
Yeah. But I think it's perfect NA on the beach.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because then it's not, you're not getting drunk in the sun. Then you're already drunk before dinner and you're like, what happened?
Right. Asleep by 9.
Yeah. So I think that'd be good. And then just flipping back and forth. Like over the weekend, we had family in town. My grandma's birthday. Shout out. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And we were doing NAs and then a real beer and then an NA.
One for one.
A cocktail. And it was good to break it up that way. But it felt like we were drinking all day.
What?
You would never even know.
Oh, I know. I think it's great. You found this realization at such a young age. I wish I had done. I just drank and then the hangovers got worse and I didn't learn my lesson. I was paying the fun tax for days. I'd now pay fun tax 2 or 3 days after a hang. Yeah. It's not worth it. No. It really ain't.
No. For me, it really is just I hate
that feeling.
Being drunk. I don't love it. And especially because I get like, when I want to go to bed, I'm like, call back last. I'm like, I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
And I get the spins.
Oh, those spinners.
And there's nothing worse than that. So I'm like, let's avoid that. And on that day I drank and I was laying in bed and I was like, oh my God, there's no way. I had 4 drinks in the span of like 6 hours.
That sucks. And even over a long period of time.
Wasted.
Dang. Did you like put the head on the pillow and then all of a sudden the spinners come in and that made you feel, I'm going to...
Oh, always. Yeah. I was like trying to sleep, trying to ignore it. And then I was like, fuck, I had to get up. And then I went back to bed and then I had to get up again. And I was like, what the hell? But the bonus is every time I get sick, I feel amazing.
Yes.
So I don't
get that out.
I didn't have a hangover.
Get it out
the next day.
Oh, perfect.
Because it just all was gone.
Yeah. Sometimes I think it's worth, throwing the fingers down there and...
I've never done that, but for me, it's like just looking at the toilet will make me
that'll do it.
Sick. If I'm already like, kind of feeling it coming on, it'll like a little mind game.
Yeah.
I love throwing up.
Getting that out. And then
it's the best.
The initial upchuck.
Yeah.
And then it's down there and then the smell hits your nose.
God.
And then all of a sudden, boom.
That's what I'm saying.
It's really
like,
coming out.
I'm just like, being that close to the toilet makes me want to gag at any given time.
Yeah.
But I mean,
it's not nice.
No.
Aaron
hates throwing up. I mean, like everyone does, right?
Yeah,
it's not
nobody
really
loves
fun.
it.
But I'm like, do it.
Oh,
do
yeah. Get
I'm
that
like
out.
cheering him on. Come on. And he's like, no, I don't. He's like fighting it. I'm like, you would feel so much better. Like,
chuck.
Get it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, we said we weren't doing toilet.
I know. What?
We're getting disgusting.
I know that.
Skip.
So much.
Skip all that, guys.
Toilet talk. It all links in. That's funny, isn't it? Because there was a callback to last week. If you remember last week.
Yep.
Quick mention.
The bonus or the main?
What you talking about? Oh, yeah, exactly. I wanted to talk about that. That was another mention.
First mention.
All right, first mention. This is going back to episode 20. What was it?
22, the one that just came out?
Yes.
Sleeping one.
Not 22 and a half.
21 and a half, you mean?
Are we on 22?
We're on 23.
Yes. What am I talking about? That's all going.
You said callback.
2.
To the previous episode, which is the sleeping one.
All right, which was episode 22.
Yes.
Not episode 22 and a half.
21 and a half. 22 and a half doesn't exist.
Was there not a bonus last week?
It was 21 and a half. Modge. We did 21, and then we did 21 and a half.
I'm glad you're here.
And then 22.
Yeah. Right.
Now this is 23.
This is perfect. It's like having the main brain.
Yeah, and I'm the second one.
And then what I have is like this spillover brain as like a portable drive.
Yes.
And I can just tap into yours when I need it. I need some extra information. It's like, Sabrina, sort my brain out, please. Please. Come on.
Well, I just have it visually, and I built them all.
You built them.
So
You birthed them. Such creation. So, calling back to episode
22.
Thank you. We were reaching. I probably was. No, I think we both were. We were reaching for a summer beer, if you remember, and we were both scrambling, and we're trying to think of the Sierra Nevada beer.
I know it now.
Oh,
during the edit, I knew it.
I was going to test you.
Oh,
well, you know it. Go on. What is it?
Summer break.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You looked it
summer.
Up?
No, while I was listening during the edit,
it came to you.
I was like, bitch, it's summer break. It was right there immediately on my brain.
Oh, okay.
Which reminds me quickly,
Go.
Episode before that, who knows which episode.
Yeah,
I was talking about the Hank, the cat, the potential kitten.
Yes.
This whole story, Hank this, Hank that, really that. And as soon as I hear Hank for the first time in the edit, my editing brain in the future said, bitch, what the hell? His name was Carl. The cat's name was Carl.
So what was Hank all about?
I don't know. I think in the moment, I just thought her name was Hank. And then I didn't clock it at all until I was listening back on the edit. And I was like, her name wasn't Hank. It was freaking Carl. So just so you guys know, which no one gives a shit or even knew, but I care. Her name was Carl, because that's a better name in my opinion.
Carly.
I would have just kept Carl.
Hanky.
We were going to keep Carl for sure. But Carl is with a loving family, I'm sure, at this point.
Oh, I'm sure. So shout out Carl.
Shout out Carl, Hank,
whatever your name is. I hope things are going well in your new home.
Right. Any freaking ways.
Yeah.
That's a little correction.
Yeah. Summer break. I looked it up. Do you want the flavor profile of summer break, or are you good on?
Tastes like beer.
It's beer. It's a beer profile.
Go.
Did you know it's an IPA?
No.
Yeah.
Get out of it.
It's a hazy.
Don't we typically do Summerfest?
Yeah.
I don't know actually anymore which one I used to get.
Exactly. I think we've both tried this when they didn't have like the Summerfest or something. But I think we've both latched onto this summer break. Is that you or me?
That's you.
All right. Amy just spent $26.75 at Liberty House Coffee. She's having the pancakes.
Who?
Amy Jonette Bolter.
Oh my God. I was like, who are you talking about? And why do you have their bank statement seemingly? I was like, what is happening?
So I get a notification when JB spends money.
Wow.
Because I set up the credit card and it's all on the phone. The phone. So I get a little...
Aaron's got his. Like he'll swipe it and then get the notification. He's like, interesting. I'm like, you just...
yeah, right. you just spent it.
But he keeps track of all that stuff very diligently, which I applaud him for.
It's good to do that. I
ignore.
Does he have a spreadsheet for it?
Yes.
I'm sure.
He has spreadsheets.
Does he have a spreadsheet full of spreadsheets? You know what I mean?
God, I don't know. He had a spreadsheet for my finances once because he was like, what's going on? Like all my student loans and stuff. He's like, what do you mean you don't have a plan? I'm like, it'll be fine. Just it'll
trust
be fine.
the process. I don't know if you can do that with finances.
No, I'm way better than I was. I used to like really just ignore and I wasn't paying my loans. But now it's just happening in the background. But Aaron's like, no, we can get down to this.
Yes.
Better.
Solve it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That always takes the pressure off the money thing. If you can just, I don't know, just something.
Just organize it.
Know what's
going on.
Don't leave it.
Yeah, for sure.
Know what's going on. Where's stuff leaking from? Where are we hemorrhaging some money?
The stress of the unknown is like worse than the actual, like avoiding.
Avoiding it. Thinking the problem will go away.
I think it's like called avoidant or something, but I definitely have that.
Avoidance syndrome?
I just avoid a lot of stuff.
Avoid.
Yeah. And then that just gives me stress because I'm like thinking up scenarios that are not happening. And instead of just facing it.
Which is worse than the real thing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That.
Tackle it head on.
Yeah.
Meet it. Yeah. Anyway, Sierra Nevada summer break flavor profile. Back to that. It's a session hazy IPA known for its bold fruit hop flavors. Is this ringing a bell?
I don't remember it.
It features a blend of mango. Right. That's ringing a bell for me a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
And passion fruit notes, backed by a smooth, clean malt flavor. Sounds yummy.
Kind of like all IPA, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember it being super IPA-y.
Me neither, and I would never really go for one of those.
No, but I'm pretty sure the first time we were there, they had both. And we were like, what's going on? What's the difference? And I think we tried both.
We just tasted them.
Probably back to back.
Yeah.
And then I think I just forgot which one. I was like, that one.
Right.
And then every time I go up there, I'm like, summer whatever, something.
Break time.
I guess Fest is more of the Pilsner-y style one, right? Mm-hmm. The lighter one.
Lighter one, yeah. Right. So that was that mention.
Okay.
You got any more?
I had a busy week, I feel.
You did.
Weekend.
Yeah.
We've already talked all about it. Doesn't matter. It's also family stuff. But yeah, I had a bunch of family in town. I already mentioned that.
Yeah.
That was good time. Packed weekend. All 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Family.
Brilliant.
Events. It was fun.
Yeah.
Played some badminton.
Tell me about that. I want to know because I love some badminton.
We were just talking about that. That's last episode.
Yeah.
The best summer activity for me.
How'd that go?
It was fun. We didn't get to like properly play like a full big game because all my family, like they have kids now. And so the kids were kind of taking over and I was being like cool, young adult trying to like. On the
NA beers.
Yeah. And
wow,
like,
look at you.
Can you like play with us? And I was setting up the badminton for them and then playing with them. And I was like, who am I?
Yeah.
But then.
Dude, you've been all responsible and stuff.
I know. But it was kind of, boring for me because they were not good at it at all. They couldn't even hit it once, and I was just like playing with myself basically. And I was like, I need some adults out here, please. I'm going to freak out.
I want some fun.
And then we started playing and then the cake came out and we had to sing happy birthday. Sweet. And then it started piss pouring rain.
Did it really?
And it didn't let up. So badminton was
off.
Ended.
Yeah.
But I played a little bit. It was fun. It's cornhole.
Love that.
They brought lacrosse. They were throwing a baseball. Alex got his dirt bike out.
Ooh. Did you play croquet on the lawn?
No, God, no.
No.
Just some good old American baseball.
No Bridgerton stuff?
No, I wish.
All right.
It was also hot as hell.
Okay.
So hot.
Yeah.
But nice. Little prep for the beach.
Yeah.
Pre-tan.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. So that was fun. And then, just met people I've never even met, the babies, the children, because I haven't seen these people in a while.
The little human beings.
The little ones. There's a little baby.
How are they doing?
They're cute.
Yeah.
Rambunctious.
Right.
All that stuff.
Sweet.
Nice to see everyone.
Family stuff. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you made a long weekend out of it, like days and days and days. I mean, that's really good.
My mom kind of just planned it all, but we don't see them often, The only people who live here is like my grandma, basically, and my nuclear family. So everyone came, and so we're like, let's squeeze every bit out. We had a dinner Friday, and then yard party Saturday, and then breakfast Sunday before everyone left.
Nice.
Good. But another mention is our bonus episode.
How good was that, everybody? Did everyone get it? I hope you did. I should have got it because it was just there. And
did you get it? You should have got it. It was there and you got it and we all
bonus.
got
it. You never know with a bonus. It was our first bonus. Mm-hmm. You never know.
Yeah, it was fun.
They weren't ready for it.
We didn't record it as a bonus.
No.
So it wasn't like, hey, welcome to a fun bonus. It was just, this is just extra. But I think it was good. It was a nice, quick little easy edit for me.
Sweet. Oh, and what I enjoyed was listening to your solo intro.
My intro.
Your solo intro. And I don't know if you did, I'm sure you did this on purpose. I'm sure you did. Where you did a dramatic pause on the, hello, I'm Sabrina. And then and where I would normally come in and go, and I'm Rich, you left a pause.
Of course I did.
Perfect. I knew you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron was listening. He was like, ooh, got him. Because it was, and I was doing it, obviously on purpose, but listening back, editing it, there's been a few episodes where you have a pause because you're taking a sip or you're shit, I was paying attention. And so I was like,
I'm just loading.
This is kind of normal. So yeah, we'll see. And then it comes in, I'm like, just me.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Rich is loading.
Yeah, and also the new ad. I don't know if you've talked about it.
Briefly, but I listened to it the other day. I love it. It's
Rich
amazing.
Is the ad #1 fan.
A true crime.
It's good. I like
true
it. True
crime
well.
ad.
It's fun. Yeah, it's a good. If you guys like it, I guess let us know.
I got a couple more mention.
Go.
Should we go before we get into the meat and potatoes? If we ever do, you know what I mean.
Go mention away.
I was video chatting with my dad. It's the usual Sunday afternoon thing.
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day. And we get together on a Sunday afternoon. That's my family time. And oh, woe is me. Oh, the woe. So I mean, it's end of term. It's shits and gigs. That's what sort of feel we've got on this app.
Sure. Yeah, I know. I'm like about to last day of school tomorrow.
Isn't it?
Like, get me out of here. Yeah.
What is it? Hags?
Hags.
Yeah. So yeah, on a video chat with my dad, and I'm just giving him a roundup of the week. So you know this, but I was, for other family members that don't know, who I haven't told, I went to see the skin doctor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was telling him about this, and I was like, Dad, so I got these bits and bobs, like skin furniture on my head. Just stuff that's hanging out.
I mean, I wouldn't say furniture.
Well,
very small.
Very small. Yeah, well, I was at the pub, Old London, and a mate said, what's that on your head? What do you mean? And he's like, that. And I was like, yeah, that's been bothering me a little bit. He said, go get that seen to. He was worried. So I was like, all right. It has been on my mind, it's been bothering me, so I thought I'll go.
Been on my mind and on my head.
Definitely been on my head. Now people start to point at it and look at it.
Pointing and laughing.
What is that?
Crazy.
Excuse me, have you got something on your head?
I never really noticed it, to just be so honest. But
oh, okay. Well,
I'm unaware in that way.
Right.
I don't look at people like that.
You weren't thinking Rich is wearing a new hat?
I never...
What's that on his head? Is it a hat?
Yeah. Maybe it's my eye contact thing, but I'm like never looking at someone's face or their appearance and being like, oh, what's that?
What is that?
Like growing up, people used to be like, oh, my pimple. And I'm like, what are you talking? I'm like, oh, there it is. I see it now.
Yeah,
but I'm like,
I
really never would have noticed before. I just don't. Anyways.
Well, he got me all a little bit flustered with it, but it had been on my mind to go do it. So, main appointment, went to ski. I skied over there.
You had a skiesta.
I had a skiesta. I got on my skis and went over. And the skin doc had a quick look. She said, oh yeah, that's benign, nothing to worry about. That was all of a sudden relief.
Yeah.
Because I only had the appointment set for a week, but that week leading up, Jesus.
Yeah, the waiting.
Oh, that waiting is worse than the actual thing. Which, you do want it to be worse than the actual thing. Because you don't want the thing to be bad.
Yeah.
So skin doc says, yep, we'll get rid of that. We can zap it if you like.
Yeah.
So she got out a freeze gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that called? It's
a freeze ray.
Freeze ray. Yeah. She like Mr. Freeze gun.
Frozone.
Yeah, the Frozone.
Yeah.
Nitro, not glycerin, that's the explosive.
Scientists weigh in. I don't know. My mom's screaming on the other end in her car listening right now.
Insert correct nitro coffee. Nitro coffee.
Nitro cold brew. Yeah.
Dang. I was trying to plug into my extra memory card there and you're not getting it.
I don't. The wrong one. File is corrupted. Can't be found.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
I'm determined to get it. Hold on.
Oh, my God.
I am. We're going to leave for a commercial break while Rich loads up. Nitro air.
Is this helping?
No. Nitro.
Am I going to get copyright for that? Who knows? Like I said, my mom will know. She's really screaming now. She's probably used this thing at her job. I'm Googling.
Google it.
We've already got dang pausing on it. I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, me too. This is so exciting now.
What used to freeze
skin furniture?
Moles.
It wasn't a mole.
Boils.
Oi.
Liquid nitrogen.
Thank you. Liquid nitro. See, I was going the other way. Nitro something. I needed liquid first.
Cryotherapy or cryosurgery.
Yeah.
Lung cancerous moles as well as other skin lesions like warts and precancerous growths.
Right. Well.
Yeah, it's fun.
Fun?
It's fun to me. I've never had it, but it seems like what a fun concept.
Oh, I know. Freeze that fucker
right
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she had one with a schnozzle on it that just poked right at...
Schnozzle?
Yeah, that poked right at the problem area.
Uh-huh.
And then...
The wart.
The wart.
It wasn't a wart.
Hang on, dude. It was a seborrheic keratosis off the top of my head. Well, it did come off the top of my head. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what she wrote it down for me.
You know what it was? Is your brain in there just sprouting.
Coming on out.
Yeah.
There's no more room in here.
Eye,
yeah.
Just poking through. He's expanding.
Imagine if it had like a eyeball.
So, you know, like those cysts you can get that have teeth and hair and stuff? Did you not know that?
No.
Like internal cysts. There's something about a cyst. It has a component in it that it can grow hair and teeth.
Teeth?
Yeah.
Proper teeth.
I feel sick even thinking
proper
about it.
Proper teeth.
Yes. Proper teeth. Yes.
With what are you talking about? I don't understand.
Mom, what is it?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, they're crazy.
Huh.
If I could type, we'll get to this real quick.
We'll get it. This is now we're doing skin stuff.
Here we go.
Yeah.
A dermoid cyst, also known as a teratoma, a type of cyst that can contain hair and teeth along with other tissues like skin and fat.
Boy.
They form when cells are meant to develop into skin, hair, and other tissues, but they become trapped. Yeah.
Where do the teeth come from?
It's just some cells in there that are supposed to grow to teeth, but they don't.
So would it be growing on the inside of your mouth, your cheek?
Shouldn't have clicked images. No, it's not in your mouth. It's like,
where is it?
It can be anywhere in your body where you have a cyst and they remove it and they're like, oh, it has teeth and hair on it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Right, so I was telling my dad about that, and I said, yeah, you know, they usually grow on the head, the face, you can get them on the shoulders, the back. And I was describing it, and he was like, oh, and I said, they're hereditary.
Right.
Familial skin furniture. And he's like, oh, no, I don't know about that. And then I said, yeah, so it's hereditary. Not you then? And he said, probably your mum. I was like, she gets
the poo needle and the bumps.
Yeah.
Poor woman.
Yeah. So you sure? I said, because I got another one, and I got one right there on my shoulder kind of thing. And I showed him, and he's like, oh, yeah, I got one of those. I was like, oh, it is you.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah.
Just talking out of his ass, not me. What are you talking about?
Just complete deny straight away. Right. Yeah.
I think just like unaware. I think that's kind of a dude thing. Also an older person thing of just like,
no.
Nah.
Just no.
Or like just not even thinking about stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's just a bump, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So he has them. So that's obviously smoking gum where I got that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, that's not all you gave me, is it? You kind of know where this is going. Male pattern baldness. Off my dad.
Yeah.
So this week, Thursday, I'm so excited about this.
Oh.
Yeah, it's happening. It's on.
Just like the initial appointment.
The consult.
Yeah. Dang, so I'm not going to come back from the beach with you with a full head of hair.
No. Dang. That would be scary.
I'm excited for this process to happen in general. I wonder if you're going to be like, don't come into work because you're going to look crazy.
It's going to look weird.
Yeah, exciting.
I was talking to a couple of buddies over the weekend about it, and one was like, oh, yeah, this is good. I want you to be the guinea pig.
Right.
So
I'm sure a lot of men feel that way. They're just, for whatever reason, I don't want to get it. I don't want to do it, which whatever stigma that is, I don't know.
It's just something that over the years, once it starts going, it started to eat away at my confidence. Hair by hair, basically.
Follicle by follicle.
So this is my hair share.
Hair share. I mean, yeah, if it's something that you can't control, first of all, that feels crazy.
Yeah.
And if it's affecting you.
Yeah.
And there's a solution, what the hell's stopping you?
No.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of men just are like, well, okay.
It's just a thing. It happens. So what? Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm like, if you don't care, just shape your head, then just shape your head.
Absolutely.
Whatever. But I feel like a lot of them are like, they want it to be different, but they just don't want to do that. I don't know. I
think it's just a personal thing, you know, like any little procedure or whatever you want done. It's a personal thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to learn. It's basically gathering intel on Thursday,
right?
And my hope is, you know, we'll circle back every few episodes and we'll do an update on the hair. And I hope this can help any other dude, anyone who's thinking about getting it done, anyone who suffers from this and is thinking about getting the same thing done. We can take some before, during, and afters, if you like, pictures, and we can document this and the whole thing. Hair share. Yeah. I'm going to, you know, share this shit. Very
exciting.
It is. I'm hoping that I'll get some kind of 90s look. Curtains.
Big hopes.
Big curtains. That
would actually be crazy.
Wouldn't it?
I would then be like, you got to cut that shit.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Cut it.
And what I want to do is I'm going to speak to the doctor on Thursday.
I hope so.
And apart from giving me information, I might ask if I do give him a shout out locally, if we can work together some kind of partnership deal. What do you think?
I don't know if I want to be sponsored by a hair plug doctor.
Oh, hang on. It'll be a plug for a plug.
Oh my God. Not too sure. We'll discuss that one.
All right.
No.
So if he puts 1,000 plugs of air in my head, we'll give him 1,000 plugs.
That's so many plugs.
That's a lot of plugs. Too many.
Too many.
All right.
They'll be like switching this pod off. I don't want to hear about hair.
That's enough of the hair already.
That's enough.
All right.
Last mention update.
Go.
And then you need to get into your meat and potatoes. I made a purchase yesterday.
What'd you buy? Did you?
I bought the alarm clock.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yay.
We talked last episode, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, the sleep one. About the Hatch alarm
clock. The
clock.
Hatch alarm clock.
The sunrise and the birds chirping and then... Yeah, we reached out for a sponsorship and they didn't
take us up on it.
No, they have an affiliate thing, so there'll be a link in the bio.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. Maybe. But
they said to us we need how many more listeners to get that partnership up?
Just 3 more. 3 guys. More. That's all. That'd be
so
crazy.
We could have got a free alarm clock for 3 more listeners. No. So if you know 3 people that would enjoy this fun bants and stuff, and
all that to say, not sponsored.
Yeah, we're not sponsored.
But I did have this, so I did get it.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to try it.
Yeah.
When I was ordering it last night, it was like order within 10 minutes and, it'll be here tomorrow. You know how that's always doing that on the Amazon. Yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Do it.
I did, but then it says arriving tomorrow.
As in tomorrow, not today, tomorrow.
Yes, as in Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow. I mean, I can use it, I guess, on Thursday morning.
To get you up for camping.
To get me up to go. But I don't need that probably because Aaron will be here
and you'll be excited.
Waking me up.
Yeah, get up. It's vacay time.
Santa's here.
Come on, let's go.
So yeah, I'm excited for those updates.
I'm excited to hear those updates.
Yeah. What did I say to Aaron? I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to buy this. It's kind of expensive. And he's like, do it. He's been buying lots of things, his guitar and all his fun toys and stuff. And he's like, I've been buying lots of toys. You can buy something. And I was like, well, it's not really a toy. I was like, this could change my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that much money to invest in my sleep seems worth it to me.
Yes. Oh, big time. I'm super happy you did that. You pulled the trigger.
Enough about the sleep. Y'all heard enough last episode.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
But it seems, though, you're tired of it.
Yeah.
But it seems, though, in future episodes, we are going to be kind of having some stay tuned update stuff coming back in.
Yeah, we're planting seeds. We're planting plugs. We're planting seeds for future episodes.
Good one.
Thanks.
Watch our growth as it happens in real time.
What can this pod sprout into?
Oh.
Anymore?
Too good. Too good. All right.
All right.
How are we feeling? I got some shit that I'd like to get into.
Well, we're not doing toilet talk anymore.
No.
All right, I'm done. It's my turn with the jokes.
You're coming out of them now. You're all plugged in.
Ugh. I just almost drank my coffee. I'm just freaking out a little bit right now.
Caffeine levels are up.
It's the anxiety talking. All right.
All right, I'm going to power on.
Yep. I also don't have any more LaCroix.
What the fuck?
For a break. I know. I thought about it yesterday. I was like drinking the last one. I was like...
It's all right. I'm going to drink out of that bowl that's in the cupboard. The rainwater.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I guess that's an update. I don't think we've talked about that. There's a leak in my house. I have a bowl in the closet catching the water. And it rained the other day. And Aaron's like, is that bowl still in there? I was like, I hope so. I forgot about it. Yeah.
But it's got you're growing some mold or some shit in there, aren't you? Like it's got the mother in there.
Surely by now. Ew.
So you got some homemade...
The kombucha.
Kombucha.
Yeah. The SCOBY.
Oh.
I think that's what it's called. Aaron fact check me.
He's now screaming at the...
Yeah, now he's yelling in his car.
But these two, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
That's the point. We don't know fuck all. Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this week Rich said, I got it. I got some plans. No, he's looking kind of that he doesn't. So I was excited. I said, I'm just going to show up and... Do
what I usually do.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
And then pass the ep to you.
Yeah.
Turn my brain off. Go on vacay. So.
That's right. That is right. So, yeah, I've done a little bit... of vet prep. Sorry, I was just resetting my brain.
It was recalibrating. I could see it.
Did you see
real
it?
time.
Yeah, in real time.
See it. Yeah. Rebooting.
So, what have you spotted?
Oh my God.
What have you found?
Oh my God.
What is it?
I think it's the baby cardinal, y'all.
The child of the two?
I think it's a child. Okay, because it looks like a cardinal. I thought it was the female, but it's barely red and it's mostly brown and it's a little puffy.
Is it small?
It's a little puffy.
Small and puffy. I got to see it.
It's right here. It's hopping on the tree. Can you see out your window?
Hang on.
Where's he gone to? Right there. I see him. I see him. You see him moving his little tail? He's like pooping. Do you see this branch?
Yeah, the Y shape.
He's like right above it.
On the
He's
right
moving.
of the Y.
You see them moving?
Yeah. Oh, he pooped or something.
Yeah. Now you got eyes on. Look how he's mostly brown. He's kind of fuzzy.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that's a baby?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Let's go with it. A child has been born.
Yeah.
Off my sunflower seeds.
So we lost the dad. He left home, did he?
I thought he got murdered potentially by the cat. Y'all know this. The female was looking for him, but then my theory is Gertie scared them away. Yeah. I think they just moved down a bit.
Yeah.
And found somewhere else to go to because I have not seen them back since. I've seen the female occasionally, but not on my feeder, just back there, bopping around. And then just outside the window, I saw a little puffy, mostly just brown cardinal. Okay. Because the female has at least a little bit of red. But that one, I didn't see any red. I feel like it's just hasn't got its red feathers yet.
Puffy. Should we name it? How about Hank?
Hank. No.
Carl
Cardinal.
Oh, Carl the Cardinal.
Cardinal. Any frickin' ways. Nice bird update.
Yeah.
Which you were really saying stuff and I got so...
You got distracted.
I don't know what we were saying.
I have no idea. Anyway, so that's probably good because I was resetting, recalibrating.
Oh, maybe that's what you were doing. You're just rebooting.
Yeah, I was just rebooting.
Okay.
Tea and Toasties is supported by Alphabet Art Photos. March 3rd, 2024. A package was delivered. It was carefully wrapped, lovingly arranged. But what happened next shocked an entire crafting community. The customer left a 1-star review. No message, no context, just 1 star and an eerie silence.
The item was perfect. Our customer service, stellar. We even included a surprise chocolate in with the package. Who does that? I reached out 3 times. Nicely. Offered a refund, a replacement, all the things. But the silence was killing me.
Some say it was an accident, an erroneous mouse click. Others believe it was premeditated. We traced the reviewer's digital fingerprints. Turns out they left 4 other 1-star reviews that same day.
Can anyone stop this monster?
In a world where handmade art lives and dies by star ratings, one shop refuses to be defeated.
We're not just selling photography, we're building memories.
Support small business. Support justice. Shop Alphabet Art Photos before the one-star serial shop killer strikes again.
And if you love it, leave 5 stars. Not just for us, but for truth. Use promo code TNT30 at checkout for 30% off your order of Alphabet Art Photos. That's etsy.com/shop/Alphabet Art Photos, promo code TNT30.
But how about that true crime app?
His recalibration went wrong.
I got 99%.
Oh my God.
Waiting on 100%, and I can go again.
We already talked about it.
I know.
Oh my God. Guys, help.
Help.
He needs a vacation.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
All right.
Take 2.
All right, mate.
What's going on? Should I be concerned?
Yeah.
What's happening? I'm waiting for you. I got nothing.
Anyway, apparently this pod, sometimes we talk about business stuff, right?
Oh, that
sometimes.
business we have, yeah sometimes.
The business. Anyway, so I thought it'd be interesting briefly for us just to talk about that marketing side of things and selling. So Sabrina's now eye rolling and going...
Just because y'all can't see him. Rich is doing that thing. He's pitching me something and he's like saying it like this and like almost like gauging if a dog wants a treat or something. Like the eyes he's making in his face. He's like,
Like, stick with me.
What is it?
Stick with me.
Spread it out.
All right. Stick with me here.
This really is like last day of school energy.
Yes.
Like, get it together, everyone.
All right. Yeah, our shop is on Etsy and they handle a little bit of marketing for us. But we tried to outsource a little bit, didn't we? And get some advice off someone. And we've tried all the things.
Yeah.
And I think we discussed a lot of that in a previous ep when we were in the trenches and what we tried to do.
Yeah.
So what are our takeaways and what do you think's working for us right now in terms of marketing, selling? And do you think there's things that we haven't tried that we could?
It's hard to say because it's like there's a lot of other factors that go into how we can market. The Etsy algorithm, for example. It's hard to keep up with that. Because I would say that everything that we've tried works and doesn't work and has worked and has not worked almost.
Very good. Yeah, good point.
First thing that's coming to my head is like newsletters. You know how I feel about those.
Yeah, but we're in control of those.
Yeah, but it's still like other factors of like, what time of year is it? Are people, what time of day is it? Are people looking at their emails? Certain people are, certain people aren't. Some people only care about coupons. Some people care about other stuff, that kind of stuff. And then like if it's Christmas time, it's like good time to do it, but also bad time because everyone's flooded.
Doing it. Yeah.
Then there's like social media.
Yeah.
We've tried that. And we think like Facebook kind of works for us just because of our demo, but then Instagram doesn't really work for us because of our demo.
Right.
And then now we're trying TikTok and but then how to make content for our stuff. So many different things. But most of it, like you said, is Etsy, which then it comes down to like the algo.
Right.
Just keeping up with their updates.
Much. Yeah.
Because then we played into those and more recently found decent success.
We did really, right?
Yeah. They dropped a new thing like these are some updates and here's some things we suggest. And we tried all of them, which we typically do. And I'd say that it worked.
Yeah.
Marketing is like a revolving door, 2 steps forward, 1 step back sometimes situation. It can bog you down a bit because it's very overwhelming. It's like a hidden secret thing that no one really knows the answer. It's all trial and error marketing because you can't predict how people are gonna receive and perceive your ad or whatever it is or your product.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, why is no one buying this? Well, let's start the list of 1,001 reasons why. It could be anything. They just simply don't like it. They don't need it. Can't afford it.
Right.
Have it already.
Right.
Just have something similar.
Yeah.
Didn't see it. Saw something else first. So many different things.
Yeah.
And then there's not one solution that hits all of those.
Right.
So then you have to pick and choose which is the best one, or can we do multiple?
What have you got the resources for?
Yeah. It takes a lot of planning, for like blind planning almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can only go off so much, and a lot of it isn't fact. It's just like guesswork.
Yeah. It is, and like you said earlier, it's also algorithm driven as well. It's keeping your feelers out for what they're doing, the changes they're making, how that affects you on your own personal shop, and also just checking in a little every so often and going, what's going on with the stats? You know, if you've got the metrics there, then look at them. And if something's fading away, a certain listing isn't getting seen, then course correct.
Yeah.
And then recalibrate, and then say, right, I'm going to need more marketing money in this area.
Yeah. It's so easy to get removed and just start thinking like businessy and you know, because you want it to work, and now you're a business owner, and that's how you think. But put back your customer brain on, and that can give you a lot of answers.
You're right. Yeah.
Search for your product in the way that you would search for the product.
Absolutely. As a customer.
Which for us, it's like the wedding one. It's literally just like wedding gift. Like that's like the number one search, which is so broad. But that's how people Google. That's how I would Google.
Right.
That's how I would maybe then start breaking it down a little niche.
Yeah.
Usually it starts super broad, and then if I see something within there that I like, I'm like, ooh, more like this. And
drill down a little bit. Yeah.
Just do the search and then see what's coming up, and then see what other people are doing and
how people are shopping.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to me about USPs.
Unique selling points.
What?
I know my business jargon.
Go. What am I talking about? What are we talking about? USPs.
It's what makes your business special. Lots of things, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't know if one of them is more than the other, right? I think they all work cohesively together. Just like I said before, the item itself, I think.
Right.
For one.
The uniqueness.
To customer service.
Yeah.
And I was going to say this a bit ago about the importance of repeat customers as well. I think people forget about that, especially with the kind of relationship you can form with customers on Etsy. So personal, and with the nature of our product, it's easy to have repeat customers. So just those little things of seemingly going above and beyond on customer service makes people come back.
Yeah.
We've set it up so it kind of runs on its own.
They even included a little chocolate. Who does that? You know?
There we go. Exactly that. Yeah, that is the big thing, because as a shopper, that's what I do. I go to the reviews. I look at the shop, and if you go to our reviews, it's like customer service this, customer service that.
Right. So important. I mean, the most important, right?
Yeah. And a lot of people care about that.
They do.
Like, I could argue I don't really care.
Right.
If it's just purely transactional, just give me the thing. I don't even care to talk to you, right? With certain things. With us, we do have to have a back and forth just because the personalized nature.
Right.
But a lot of people care a lot about customer service in a way that it's like they're expecting a certain level or more.
Yeah.
And then that makes an impact on them. And then I think also turnaround time, another big one for us.
Yeah, then, we're on it.
Communication is obviously part of customer service. But, what's it like, the revisions and working with people and making it seem like so easy for everyone, and so we'll do whatever you want kind of thing. Because I've also seen other shops and they charge for revisions, which boy, do I want to do that sometimes, I'm right? Sure.
Yeah.
But that simple little thing,
right?
Like, yes, it can be a headache sometimes, but that changes stuff.
Yeah.
People.
How good is it to sell some shit that you made?
Yeah.
You have to remind yourself of those things, I think.
Right. Especially now, it seems so just like a well-oiled machine of like ordering the frames, ordering the paper, printing the stuff, framing the thing. But it's like, I'm framing and printing something I made, these photos, and whatever. And it is cool. I do have a sidebar that I just thought of. This happened a few years ago.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter. And it was like just a tweet, a person I didn't know.
Yeah.
And she was posting some picture, some funny quip, whatever. And it had like thousands of retweets and stuff. It had nothing to do with what I'm about to say, but it was just crazy. It was like a viral little meme of this girl, and it was like a selfie. And in the background of her photo was one of our things hanging on the wall.
What?
And I immediately clocked it. I know those letters. I know the numbers. It was the barnwood frame. And I was like, what the fuck? It was so, I've never seen it in the wild.
Yeah.
I've seen the review pictures people attach. Right. But I was like, I'm on Twitter. I don't know this person. I don't know where they live. Thousands of people have seen this. It's unrelated, but it's wild. Just in the background of her photo is a thing I probably made and printed.
Did you recognize it?
There's so many.
Yeah, okay.
But then that makes me think, how many fucking things have we sent? And those are just in people's homes.
I know. Like hanging on their walls.
Yeah. Which, I mean, our item itself is it's just marketing for itself.
Yes.
So once you have it, you're seeing it every day. Or you go to your friend's house or your mom's house or whoever, and you're like, there's that thing. Mm-hmm. It's just in your brain.
Exactly. Well, let's hope we keep our marketing skills up and we keep selling. So would you say that you're a good salesperson? I don't think so. Online, probably, yeah. Okay. Just because it's easier, I think. It's just my personality. I don't think I'm very because I'm not I think because selling, sometimes a lot of it is convincing people to do stuff. Okay. And I'm like, like if someone says no, I'm like, okay. Yeah, okay. Or like not interested, I'm like, got it. Right, I won't push. Right. And I think a lot of selling is like, well, what about this? And it can do this and this and this. And you're just like throwing out stuff and seeing. Yeah. If it's like peer pressure. Sticks. Right. And I'm bad at that. Okay. So I think in that way, no, I'm not very good. Huh. But what if you believe in the company and it, appreciate its values and everything behind what the company stands for, and if it's a product that I don't know, I don't think I could just sell any old shit, Right. So I think that helps. But some people don't care. Right. I think in that way, then because everyone's recommended something that they love to someone. Yeah, and recommendations. Been like, no, like you need it, and this is why you need it, which is USPs, and that's that. Yeah. The difference is you're just getting like money and it's your product. Yeah. But it's the same thing as recommending something, the same tactics. Yeah. Why do you need this? Why do I like it? How would it benefit your life? Yeah. All of those things. That's great. Yeah. Now, if you can check all of those things, like, I love its features. I like the fact that it does this, that, and the other. Check. Also, it's an emotional connection for me because it's going to transform my life in this way kind of thing. And then sometimes it's just purely aesthetic, right? Right. Well, I got a little fun thing we can do now. I want to challenge ourselves, get creative, and just test our marketing / selling techniques. So I've bought some stuff in. Okay. Yeah, I got some bits and bobs. Basically went through the junk drawer at home. Everyone's got one, right, in the kitchen. The shit drawer. What you got in there? I don't know if we have one. We have like a junk basket. Just on display. Everyone can just see it. See our junk. Yeah. Aaron will go through it like every once in a while and be like, we got to whittle this down. Yeah, which is good because if it was in a drawer, it just would never see it again. No. Close it, out of sight, out of mind. What's in yours? I opened ours and there was like soy sauce packets, chopsticks, corks. We don't have that going on. I think Aaron is very actively trying to not have that. Thin it down as he goes? Because I was like squirreling away like packets in the fridge. Might need that. Sauces. Might need that. And he's like, I got to get rid of these. I'm like, no, but what if we need this ketchup packet, even though we have the full ketchup right there? Like things like that. And he's like, we don't need this. I'm like, okay, I guess you're right. But our basket, it's got like pens. It's got like a few like paper clips, some lighters. Yes. Some junk mail, spare like sunglasses, maybe a screwdriver. You're going to, yes. Who knows? Scissors. Yeah. Anything that you might need. In that rubber band. Rubber band. Yeah. Although we can't really keep those in this house because Gertie. Oh, she gets them. Oh, so your basket is open for Gertie to. Yeah. Get in there. It's a little toy box. Like, what's in here today? It's a place that doesn't have a home. Yeah, specific home. Yeah. So you just put it all in there in the basket. Yes. Yeah. And then if you do get rid of it, and then you think, oh, where's that thing? It happens to me all the time. Right. That's why I don't get rid of stuff anymore. I can't. Might need it. Even in my closet, I have like a separate area of clothes that I'm like,
maybe for a Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Because then I have done that where I'm like, I have the perfect, and then I'm like, wait, I got rid of that.
Well, I got some things. I'll get them out.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Let's go through what I'm kind of thinking. So like what we're going to do with it. So I'm kind of thinking a little bit like Shark Tank, a pitch, if you like. So our creative brief for these, I've brought several things in. So we're going to look at them.
Okay.
And we'll pick one out. We can do it together if you like. We'll pitch to the sharks, pretend sharks, and we'll try and point out its USPs, maybe the features. Maybe we'll come up with a tagline, whatever.
Okay.
You can pick.
I'll close my eyes.
Yeah.
I have seen this before. I think it's one of my YouTube channels I watch.
Seriously?
They've done not like this, but similar concept. They have done it's like an improv thing where someone stands up there and they're giving a presentation and there's a slideshow, but they don't know what the slideshow is.
Oh,
and they have to sell it to someone.
Great.
Come up with a name for it, or they get the name and they're like, oh yes, this is obviously something that helps with this, and they don't know the product at all, and then it shows like the next picture and they're like, oh yes, of course, and then you use this for this, and it's like a whole thing that just builds and builds and builds.
I like that. Well, let's keep that in mind, that mindset of yes and
just mindset. Hand one to me.
No, I'm gonna give you all of these.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All at once?
Yeah, and then you're gonna just pick one out. We're only going to do one. Ready?
We're only going to do one? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Have a little rummage. This is just shit from the shit drawer. What have you got? You're going to have to describe what you're seeing here.
All right, we've got shoelaces.
Right. One
okay,
shoelace.
One shoelace.
What can you do?
One zip tie, bread bag tie.
Right.
One bread bag clip. What are these called?
They're weird looking things.
The little pincher part. One snap bracelet.
Yeah.
Reflective snap bracelet. And one soap pump.
Pump.
Okay.
And we can choose. Either we're going to pitch it for its actual use or
something different.
Something completely different.
Right.
And creative brief, we're going to walk in like we've got the best shit in town and we're going to sell this thing.
I don't know.
Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Well, yes.
Right. Sell me this pen. You remember that scene?
I do.
Yeah.
Faintly.
Yeah, the Jordan Belfort, Wolf of Wall Street dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, sell me this pen.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So we're going to try and do the same.
Okay. Are you drawn to one?
No, you choose.
I'm scared to choose. I'm trying to think currently about all of them.
Yeah.
Like how I can...
Yeah, what it's going to be used for.
Yeah.
Are you thinking we'll go with the actual use?
I'm thinking actual use.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I have one that's probably the best.
One that's jumping?
The least fun, just because it's the most practical.
Go on then.
Which is the slap bracelet.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I see where you're going.
The other ones, I really have to stretch. Which probably isn't as,
Right. This will be interesting. Okay. So, let's see what you've got. When we can't see it, we'll probably throw in a picture, a context picture also, but you explain what we got here.
Okay. Everyone remembers slap bracelets from the 90s.
Okay.
It's like it's rolled into a little ball. You can hear it. You know exactly what the sound is. Wait.
Oh, Jesus. It's lethal.
Don't put that in the pitch.
No, it can cause bruising.
So, yeah, it's like whatever, rolly up bracelet. It's reflective for running. Now, why do you need this? I have lots of reasons why. How to start.
Go.
Are you ever running at night, fearing for your life?
Oh, okay.
Suddenly, it's a nice, cool night running, and you see headlights barreling down the street in front of you, and you have a quick jolt of panic.
Yeah.
But
been there.
Clenching. Are they going to hit me? Do they even see me?
I know.
How can I make sure they see me? You're shuffling around in your pockets to get your phone. Maybe you're going to pull out your flashlight.
What to do?
What if you drop your phone? Your phone's not handy. You don't have your phone on you.
Dude. Yeah.
Your phone's in one of those armband things. It's playing music. You can't get to it fast.
We might get hit.
Or you have flashing lights. That's bulky.
Yeah.
Batteries.
Oh my God. What do I need?
Disorienting. You have so many options. This.
What? What have you got there?
This invention takes no batteries.
Right.
Takes no effort. It's almost like it's not even there.
What?
You just roll this reflective bracelet out.
Yeah.
And you slap it on your wrist. And you don't even feel, you can't even tell it's there.
Dude, I didn't even know how it works like that.
You don't know the bracelet's there, but the driver knows you're there.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, the tagline.
And you don't even have to put it on your wrist. You can put it on your ankle. You can put it around a waistband.
Would it go around my neck?
No, you might strangle yourself. You could. If you're running with a dog, put it on their collar.
Ooh.
Attach it on their little leg.
Wow.
Have it hanging anywhere.
Yeah.
No batteries, no charging, no solar powered, ready to go. It's charged by the thing that you are afraid of, the car lights.
Dude, that's amazing. Sold.
Yeah, the problem.
Can I get 1,000 of those, please?
Yeah. The problem that you need this thing for is the thing that
is the solution.
That is the solution.
What?
The headlights make you visible.
I didn't even realize this thing was actually crazy good.
Yeah, done. That's
done. Done's.
Sharks, I'm asking for $1 million.
Dang.
Pretty
dude,
good, right?
You're a seller. Natural.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. All right. That was fun. I got one more for you.
Okay.
And then we're going to kind of pivot slightly from Shark Tank, and we're going to think more QVC.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to unveil to you the product.
Please, I'm ready.
And our creative brief is to highlight its features and its emotional, physical uses, and how it's going to transform people's lives.
I'm ready.
Okay. Again, I'm going to pass this one I've cherry picked. I'm going to pass this one over, and I want you to describe.
Okay.
This one.
Okay. Oh, God. What in the hell am I looking at?
What are you seeing here?
What the fuck? I don't know. It's hidden.
What are you looking at?
Okay, listeners. I'm holding a piece of felt.
Yeah.
Wrapped up kind of like a scroll.
Nice.
And then ribbon tied around of a twine.
Kind of like Dead Sea Scrolls.
Yeah, it's giving scroll.
Scroll. What color we got? What's the felt? What color is that?
Brown felt.
Okay.
Regular twine, color twine.
Yeah, not bad twine though, right? Didn't cheap out on that.
It's like braided.
It's nice.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm. What's the product? What have we got?
I see why it's brown felt. Mm-hmm. We've got 2 poo needles. Got 2 poo needles in hand. I hope these aren't used. Secondhand eBay poo needles.
Yeah, they're new to us.
They're 2 chopsticks.
All right, so we got poo needles. This is a little callback. It's funny that we went into the toilet. This is the toilet episode as well. So we're ending on this as we've started.
Right.
And we're going to do it in a QVC style.
Right.
This studio will now be called Poo VC.
Fuck.
And we're the 2 hosts.
All right.
Okay.
Here it goes.
I'll be, I don't know.
Doesn't matter. You'll be ourselves.
Ourselves? No, we've got to get into character.
I'm ready.
You're ready?
We don't need fake names, but I'm ready.
All right. I want it to be Kenny.
Kenny
Skidmore?
Okay, and I'll be Chesney. Stupid. I'm not doing none of those. I'm just going to be me.
All right. Hang on. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Poo VC. We're your co-hosts. I'm Kenny Skidmore.
This is not how they do it on QVC also. They are yelling a lot.
All right, what you got over there?
Like, oh, Rich, this next item, I think they're going to be very excited about this item. Okay. Now, this item is new on the market, guys. You can't get this item anywhere else. This is a QVC special just for tonight. If you call within the next 60 minutes, you will receive this item.
What have we got here, Sabrina?
This item is revolutionary. Now, have you ever taken a massive dump?
How big? Like a big old
I'm looking at you guys at home on that recliner. I know you have. Does your husband take big poops? You need this product. Now, I know what you're saying, Sabrina. Can't you just flush the toilet?
Well.
Wrong.
Wrong?
Have you ever tried to flush and it just won't go down? Now, I know what you're thinking. Plunger, duh. How many times have you plunged and plunged and plunged and it just doesn't work? And then you're flushing. Next thing you know, the toilet's overflowing and you're flooding your house.
Panic. Fear is setting in.
Fear is setting in. Well, no more.
What's the solution to this?
Don't reach in there with your hands.
Ooh.
Don't chuck it out the window. Throw it in the trash.
That's gross.
Panic mode. All you have to do is get one of these poo needles.
Poo needle. It's the thing you never thought you'd need.
Now, I know you're saying, aren't these just knitting needles?
No.
No. But they are. Dual use item.
What?
You can be knitting away on the couch, feel that stomach turning, go into the bathroom, and then suddenly realize you have a bigger problem. And you get one of these and you just... I'll let you take it away, Rich. You have experience.
Chop it up?
You have experience with this item, right?
This is a unique pair. I mean, it's a his and hers. I'm gifting these to Sabrina and Aaron for this household. I think they need these things. Or they could re-gift them. You know, Father's Day is coming up. If you want to re-gift, they're unused, of course. We can wrap these up. They come in their own little carrying case. It's some brown felt, so you can actually wipe the poo needle after use onto the felt, and that would remove the said chopped up piece of feces from the needle. And this is a travel kit. You know, this can go with you
anywhere,
camping, for example.
You don't need it camping.
Have you?
No toilet.
I mean, the wash house. You don't know. You don't know what you're walking into.
You don't know.
You don't know what sort of flush system they've got.
You never know.
You know, you could have laid a huge log. You don't want to leave that for someone else to mop up.
As chopsticks as well.
Chopsticks. Chop that thing up. These have ergonomic handles. They're made of carbon fibered steel, forged over centuries. These have been flame tempered into some kind of Japanese style samurai sword.
Right. One of my favorite features about this wrap, the holder, the covering is no more questions from those pesky guests. Ugh, what's that thing in your bathroom? What is that disgusting thing? You know, you want to keep this shameful thing hidden close.
No.
You can just tuck this away out of sight. No one will ever know about your massive, massive logs.
Poo needle.
Poo needle. Call now. Oh my God, the phone's ringing off the hook.
What? Off the hook? How many have you got?
Off the hook. We've got 72 callers waiting on the line.
How many poo needles have we got?
We've got thousands.
Thousands to give away.
The stock is huge.
What's the price on these, Sabrina?
The price is $39.99 per needle, and they are a set of two, and you cannot just buy one.
But wait.
If you order now,
yes,
we will send you
another set
of poo needle
for free.
And
the shipping
is... You just have to pay $19.99 for shipping. That's all. Guys, you can't beat this deal.
Get these poo needles. What is the tagline?
Shoo poo.
Shoo away poo.
Poo.
Poo be gone. Give nature a nudge.
Rich is doing the edit.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
So Rich picked the one episode that he's editing this week to get the improv, because he knows he's like, my improv's making it in. 1 week or another, there's going to be an improv. Well, that was good.
Shush.
We can sell anything.
I say. If you can sell that, you can sell anything.
Sell anything.
Yeah. Well, I think we should pivot from selling alphabet photography. And open up a poo needle shop.
Yeah, I do unfortunately think that the main selling point of the poo needle is you can kind of make one from anything. An old knife, an old sewing needle, anything that can cut something.
Cut something up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing with the poo needle is you're not going to get your hand wet because it's quite long, and you can start chopping from afar.
This is what I was saying when you first mentioned this, when you're like, doesn't everyone have this? I'm like, no, because I think if you think about it for 1 second. So like if you're having to look around your house and saying, what's long enough to where I won't get my hand in poopy water? Maybe you shouldn't be putting your hand in poopy water. That's the difference. And just stops there.
Right. Well, I mean, if you're scouting around and you're in a panic and maybe you've had a guest come in and you and Aaron are in the kitchen and looking through your junk drawer and thinning it out a little bit and like, what can we get rid of? And then someone's panicking away in the toilet and you don't have your poo needle in the cupboard. They're like opening the door, checking if you're not there.
It's a good thing to have as a host.
You're thinking about your guests. Now, what if they wandered in here and they're like, well, I need something about yay big. Ooh, that guitar will do.
Stop it.
Let me grab that guitar. That guitar neck will chop that turd right up.
No. Absolutely not. I have heard stories, though, of people like not knowing what to do. They've clogged a toilet. They're at some like first date or something. And I've heard people taking it out and like throwing it out the window or like crazy stuff. Like, so I guess, poo needle would have worked for them there. But yeah.
What are we thinking on time? Are we good?
I mean, we're at 150 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is 60, 20, and 2.5 hours.
All right. Oh, wow. I'll be cutting.
Good.
I'm going to need a poo needle to cut this episode down.
Oh, my God.
Let's close. Bye.
See ya.
See ya. We're done. I got to edit.
All right. Well, on that note, guys.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Instagram at Tea and Toasties Pod. You can subscribe to the Instagram. I mean, oh, my God. My brain's already off.
It's already on vacay.
You can subscribe to the YouTube at Tea and Toasties. You can like, review, comment on this podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah. All those things.
All those things.
Yeah.
And
what else? We'll talk at you next week. And TTFN.
Bye-bye.
Bye.